Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. You're also watching a lot of empty shelves. This is the Walmart in Rockport, Texas. They've done a really good job of getting the produce section restocked. It's not like it normally is, but there is a very good selection here. It's been over a week since we lost power in Texas. Went without power 4 days. They got power back here at the Walmart, but no drinkable water and no consistent running water yet. That's why the bakery section where they bake their own stuff here in-house is just completely gone. These shelves are slowly improving. I mean, everything refrigerated was empty when they reopened Saturday. So they have some chicken in. So that's good to see. That wasn't here yesterday. Chicken breasts, chicken legs. So a couple packages of brisket, mashed potatoes. This actually isn't too bad today. This is a good sign. They have pre-made hamburger patties, ground beef, the lunch meat section. They have some bacon. But all the packaged lunch meat sausages, you can see it's just about wiped out. And even yesterday, this whole section was empty. So this is a good sign. They're getting in what they can. Lunchables. I have a friend with 2 kids that she asked me to keep an eye out for Lunchables. So we'll get them Lunchables. There you go. Little pleasures in life. But a lot of people asked me to check to see if they had milk, if they had eggs. And yesterday there was some dairy products. There was some yogurt. I got a tub of Country Crock, the fake butter. But it still looks way better than it did yesterday, and especially since they first opened. Goat's milk. If anyone wants some goat's milk, there's 4 containers. Got some strawberry quick. And then some whipped cream and some coffee flavors. What do you call that stuff? Creamer. There you go. There's half and half there. Sour cream apparently survived the Holocaust. Yogurts coming back. Yeah, it's not too bad. They're getting there. Some iced teas. Texas, you got your sweet tea. You'll be okay. Orange juices, some biscuits, got bagels, or what passes for bagels in the South. Yeah, no eggs, but look at that, guys. Alcohol is filled to the rim. They ought to put whoever's in charge of Anheuser-Busch in charge of food distribution, because all the beer company, the whole beer section is stocked. Even I went to H-E-B twice, which is our grocery store, and the beer and wine sections are pretty full. I see a couple empty spots in the wine section. Now it's probably just one person coming in and stocking up on their favorite wine. But yeah, and man, when we went through the hurricane, we went through the pandemic a year ago, when it first hit. And you always have access to alcohol. There's the snacks there, the nuts and the popcorn and all that. Lots of soda. The canned aisles are not that bad. Toilet paper is okay. There is toilet paper. Yeah. We can't go to the bathroom inside, but we got toilet paper to stand outside and wipe our butts with now. So that's like a big bonus. Toilet paper and paper towels look okay. Not completely full, but panic buying hasn't set into that. And I guess it's not panic buying if you actually need it. What we got over here? Corned beef brisket case is full, folks. If this was New York City, this section would be empty, huh? I don't know if they're ready for corned beef brisket in Texas, but I like corned beef. What else goes during a... Yeah, I mean, they got some hams and stuff, so all the cereal, well, there's no milk, but I should probably check for powdered milk just to see if they have it. Gatorade is okay, all the drinks. Water section is empty. Now, I was in here yesterday, and this whole thing was filled with Aquafina. It was the only thing they had in, smaller bottles, but it was full. So I was able to get a case of water yesterday, so that's good. There is some water here, quarts. If you absolutely had to have drinking water, you could get it. And our communities are distributing water that was donated. I wonder how the baby stuff is holding up, because during the beginning of the pandemic, that's good, everything's stocked. You couldn't get diapers, you couldn't get formula, and it looks like everything here is pretty much normal. I do want to get a thing of baby wipes, because they are for me. Let's go. Let's get some baby wipes. Yeah, but it's pretty full. Okay, that's good. A couple other things I want to check. When I came in here, I did want to check pet food, because I saw that reported in the papers. There was a run on pet food. So, when you come into these stores, guys, be nice. These people working here today, they're all dealing with the same stuff the rest of us are. They'd probably like to be looking for food and water, Yeah, pet products look okay. Well, that's good. You can get dog and cat food if you need it. You can get some unicorn booties if you need it. I want to check on one thing. What you might not think about is there's no running water, which means the bathrooms are not working. So how do the people here use the restroom? So I'm just curious if the restrooms here are open. They do have 6 or 8 porta potties right out by the front door they had delivered. And that's for the employees, but I don't know how they're washing their hands, Which is probably why the deli's closed and the bakery's closed. They can't keep it sanitary, up to their conditions. And I do love going through the vinyl records and the CDs and DVDs. I like looking at the covers, but never buy them. But they are neat to look at. Yeah, the restrooms are closed, so the employees are all using the porta potties. And I want to go over to the camping section and check over there. Because when I was in here 2 days ago, they had a good amount of butane, so I bought one. I use butane for my stove. I have a portable Coleman stove. And then they had the little green propane tanks that a lot of people use for their stoves and the little buddy heaters and items like that. And they probably had about 200 on the shelf. And I didn't know anyone that needed them, so I didn't buy any. But I'm just curious. I came and looked again yesterday, and it was pretty full. And now that people are getting out and venturing, and, you can get gas now, at least as of today. The last few days you've been able to get gas, but I'm curious if people came in and panicked buy the propane, or if I want to be nice, I'll say stocked up on the propane past my aisle. I do look at this survival stuff, camping and all that. I look at it almost every day, or at least every time I come in here. Yep, look at that. All these shells were propane, and they're empty. All the heaters are gone. All the camp stoves are gone. So I guess everyone's prepping for next time. I'll get myself a heater for next winter, but I'm going to wait a few months when they're restocked and everything. And it looks like all the camping and survival stuff is still filled up. Yeah, that looks basically untouched. I always look at this stuff. It's rare I buy something here, but I do like looking at it. Thinking about getting a thermos so I could not have to just get the stove out once a day and make coffee. I met this guy camping, Larry, and he would make his coffee before he went to bed, so then when he woke up, he could have hot coffee. He wouldn't have to worry about dealing with the stove in the morning. I thought that was a pretty good idea, so I'll get a thermos one day or something like that. Yeah. You know what, guys? I forgot to check the frozen foods, and I would imagine they're pretty empty. They are, I want to say completely empty, but there's some Crustables. There's little sandwiches, the strawberry ones. Look at this poor thing. Yeah, this is empty. Completely empty. There's some frozen seafood. Okay, they got that in. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. You see the bread is pretty much wiped out, and that's probably getting filled up and then gone. You know, people come in and buy it. Oddly enough, there's a lot of tortillas. Some weird bagel breads, and I guess Little Debbie will always last, huh? Little Debbie is still stocked up. Wow, this aisle's almost empty. This is like the frozen pizza TV dinner aisle. There's some vegetables. There's one frozen dinner. I just wondered, like what is it? Like, why won't people eat this one? That's meatloaf. That's actually my favorite. You know what? I'm taking you home with me, little guy. You're coming home with me. I can't leave you here all alone, buddy. I don't have a microwave, but I got a TV dinner. That's funny. This end cap is all filled. They have ice cream, guys, because that's what you want during a polar vortex. Moo bars. Well, that's it, guys. Rockport Walmart. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming along for the ride. And yeah, not bad at all. It'll get there. Give it a few days.